boots on the ground, putting it down, get up. I got something to tell you. I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's best-selling researcher Mickey D. I host The Scoop, a.k.a. the Baby Knockout GOAT. As friends, The Scoop is for your education, your entertainment, and your information only. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. It is that time of the year. It's that holiday time of the year, guys. I want to wish you and your family a wonderful, wonderful holiday season. I want to thank all of you for your contribution to The Scoop over the past several years. It's been really great for me. It's been really great for my family and for all the subscribers, all the private students out there. I love you. I wish you the best this holiday season. We're going to take a look at one of our baby knockouts here in a minute, High Tide. I want to thank those Kofi leaderboard leaders, Mark Jarrett, Squiley, Bowinkle, and buying the coffee. Thank you very, very much. The newsletter, guys, is out. The private students, make sure you take a look at those stocks. Look at hard, especially at those silver baby knockouts. Those 2 new silver baby knockouts. Also, there's 3 of the cannabis baby knockouts also that we think can do something. So take a look at those. Once again, you guys be safe this holiday season, and let's have a little intermission, and then we're going to take a look at High Tide, which has some big news with High Tide. But if like I told you before, if I can just get a few people to change their lives and take care of their families and be able to make some money, and several of you have told me you've made hundreds of %, and you guys are working on paying bills off, you paid houses off, you paid cars off, and all that stuff. That makes me feel good, knowing that you guys are benefiting from this. We'll continue to do it. Right. I gotta give a shout out though to my man Izzy, the world of Izzy. Me and Izzy, we did our rounds maybe about 2 years ago, Izzy. We were talking about High Tide. It had to be 2 years ago. It may be 3 years ago. I don't know. But we were talking about High Tide. It was like High Tide forever stayed at like 9 cents, 10 cents or so, 8 cents. And it was just like, Izzy was just like, this is the stock. He was sticking with it. He was piling up, backed the truck up on High Tide. He said, Mickey D, this High Tide is going to take off. Look at what they have. I said, yeah, Izzy, they got a lot. So, my friends, High Tide has been one of those that's forgotten. The earnings come out today. Earnings are out right now. Probably as you speak, earnings are out. We'll see how it trades tomorrow and the next few days or so. We'll see exactly what High Tide does. And hopefully it'll do something good for all of us. Now, I can remember, Izzy, back in the day, this is going to be it, Mickey D. It's going to take over the retail there in Canada. And I said, wait and see. They have to do it for CEOs that tell the truth. And they tell you they're going to do something, and then they do it. And we chronicled that one in Las Vegas. Remember, it's now Planet 13, but before it was anything, I did a walkthrough with the co-CEOs, and they told me what their vision was. They told me what their plan was, and I've done 20 shows or so because they keep telling me the truth. And I tell them the truth because when it approaches $10 USD, then I'm going to go back out there and talk to them again. So I keep my word, and they keep their word. Once again, guys, the big story, though, was High Tide. High Tide, guys, did a story last week on High Tide. They have made it to the NASDAQ, guys. Job well done. Management did a good job. They did what they had to do. I pinned them to the corner, guys. You know that. And they were very responsive. They wrote back. I got to give it up to the management team at High Tide. They did an outstanding job. Give it up for them. High Tide, NASDAQ starting next week.
No way, man. Been following High Tide for that long? Wow. Wouldn't have believed it unless I heard in his own words. But anyways, guys, High Tide becomes top revenue generating cannabis company in Canada. Wow. That's something, guys. Baby Knockout High Tide is now number 1 revenue generator according to recently released data from New Cannabis Ventures. They do a great job of covering cannabis. Let's take a look at the story here. You know High Tide, guys, is really a decent company. It's a company I still own. They had revenues of over 95 million this past quarter, where Canopy growth was 88. So they've taken over that lead. They have 142 dispensaries and they're growing, and they're going to have more in America. And this is a hit, guys. This baby knockout is a hit. Yes, Izzy was right. Yes, the scoop was right. Yes, we were right on this, guys. You guys have a great holiday season. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family, and give a little love, guys, on Christmas Day.